We are launching a brand new program here on Fox 59, INFocus.
Welcome to Sunday mornings, Dan. You're going to love it.
I agree with the court's decision. I think it's a great time in our country. I salute the Supreme Court for doing the right thing.
We're not going to be blackmailed by national public interests.
We got a chance to speak with some of the candidates for president after the first GOP presidential debate. And right from the start, Donald Trump was front and center.
Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump.
You heard it here first. I think he will be the Republican nominee.
Indiana. We are going to spend a lot of time here in Indiana working to earn your vote.
Donald Trump has won the Indiana primary.
I think the next couple days are very important for Mike Pence.
The next vice president of the United States, Governor Mike Pence. Thank you.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump introducing Indiana's governor as his running mate this week.
On his way back from Trump Tower, we ran into him and First Lady Karen Pence for an exclusive interview. Do you stand by some of those controversial things he said, and how will that dynamic play out on the campaign trail?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be joining the ticket.
Pence and Trump are so different.
A lot of people, including yourself at first, were not on board with Trump. Are you all in?
I'm all in.
Very close at this point.
Very close. Still, she's winning.
There is a path to victory for Donald Trump.
It is possible. It's a narrow path, but it's a wider path today than it was a week ago.
They're pure fiction.
It's absolutely false to suggest that at any point in time we consider dropping off this ticket.
Sources have told us there was not necessarily any talk of leaving the campaign, but there was an attitude of let's wait and see how Trump does during the debate.
One of the strangest election cycles we have ever seen.
On every level.
254 to 209.
It's him to 268. He only needs two more electoral votes to become our next president.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Fox 59 and CBS 4, along with the Indy Star, have all joined together to bring you Central Indiana's most extensive coverage.
The 45th president of the United States inaugurated today. And who would have thought just a couple of years ago?
Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th president of the United States.
No matter how you feel about the election, the whole process of the peaceful transition was amazing to watch firsthand.
And it'll be our job to keep an eye on the process as everything unfolds here in Washington.
You've said you think this is still essentially a Muslim ban. Is there any way to fix this in a way you could support?
I've stood boldly and unapologetically against the first Muslim ban.
I have no doubt we'll pass this because we're going to keep our promises.
Even some Republicans still are not on board. Is this the right plan?
I feel that it is the right plan.
Are you okay with the way this has been crafted behind the scenes? And is this a bill you'll support?
You know, I want to get to yes.
Where do you stand on these single-payer proposals that we're hearing from some Democrats?
Well, my focus has actually been on protecting the care that we have in place.
On Russia, are you concerned about what you've heard in the news this past week relating to Paul Manafort, relating to the ongoing FBI investigation?
I think all Hoosiers want me to continue to follow the facts.
Could this vote against the tax reform bill hurt you next year in the Senate race?
You know, my focus is on doing what's right. I wasn't hired to vote based on what might help in a Senate race.
It's the largest tax cut in the history of our country.
I think there's a great sigh of relief happening in our Indiana General Assembly today.
How much uncertainty exists right now in this country when it comes to health care policy? Should it be the G8 again? The president is.
Yeah, the president thinks so.
Do you agree?
The president thinks that's what we should do.
How do we keep this from happening in our schools?
Well, there's no one solution to this.
It's pretty clear that Hoosiers across this state in overwhelming numbers are not really happy with where the National Democrat Party is going towards their socialist views, and nobody exemplifies that more than Mayor Pete.
What do you need to do in this next debate to grow your base of support against some of these more experienced candidates?
Well, unlike anybody else in that top tier, we still have a long way to go in name recognition. That message will continue to resonate across the country, and the debate's one of the best chances we'll get all summer to get it in front of more people.
Mayor Pete Buttigieg, thank you so much.
Thank you. Good
Appreciate you taking some time with us.